It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and towing the slab, Corbin Burnes. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. And that's downstairs. And we're underway. Next offering is fouled back. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one to first. Naylor takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's your strike, 95 of that one. Burnes, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burnes pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. Just missed. The 1-0. And a foul ball. Two outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a superb diving catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back here at Chase Field, and starting this one, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This is Corbin Carroll. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Right. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Josh Naylor. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. That one fouled off. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Two outs, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Arizona. We played an inning, no score. Back here in the desert, now it's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Burns in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Burns back to work. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. That's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Sit him down.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Righty delivers. And that one missing low. Just missed.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Two on, one out. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Inside, almost got him. Two on, two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And caught on the warning track. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now, Jake McCarthy. And that one in the air center field. Stowers ranging back. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. They got it for out number 2. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Swing and a ball line to center. Stowers puts it away, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Grounded out his first time. Right side, Marte. Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out looking his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Off the mark there, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
So now 3-2, and there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy trying to get there. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for Miami. Still no score. Back here at Chase Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He'll do it himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Hammered, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Perdomo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 2.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Here's Ketel Marte. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, all you can say is he just whiffed on that ground ball and probably took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target. But that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Next offering upstairs. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going, gone. A laser to left. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Gurriel. Struck out swinging his first time. And the slider just misses. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to center his first time. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Nope, that's inside.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 2. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over. 3-run shot for Arizona. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Well, after putting
That's
up a
a
nice
ball.
inning on offense, got some runs across,
Counts
this is
1-0.
where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this
Inside.
inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Here's a 2-1. Breaking ball
Fastball
misses
3.
down and away.
Expect for that guy to come
3
right
balls,
at
1
you
strike.
with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Thank you,
leadoff
Ray.
walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man at first. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Suarez makes the grab, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine, walked his first time. And
Ball.
takes low for ball 1. And another
That's ball
ball.
2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, there's a certain
0-1.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
So when you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate, very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of...
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Eugenio Suarez. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-0.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Inside, just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. first and second now with nobody out. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one
Yep, that
outside,
ball went out.
and the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Seth Martinez preparing to come on if needed. Nardi, the lefty, warming up as well. Outside low, 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that is downstairs. Now 3-1. That one the other way, and foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one just misses. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground. Right. They get the force, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Kyle Stowers. Stowers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good. with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And that one almost hit him. Two down, nobody on.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Line drive, base hit right field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So 2 down. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's outside. And the count even 1-1. And strike 2. Edwards off the first with 2 away. Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Marlins lead 1. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Ketel Marte. Alcantara back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Andrew Nardi on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And that one lifted in the air center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Sanchez going back on it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No, inside.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the top of the 6th. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that's down and away.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonah Bride. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Here's the left fielder, Griffin Conine. That one inside, and that is ball 1. right through there for a strike. That misses the zone. 2-1. No outs, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, could be 2. The throw to second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Digging in, Davison de los Santos. In there at the knees, 0-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That's to third. Suarez whips it across. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. In the air, left field. Konai under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Veneziano up and throwing. Enriquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. On the ground to third. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Two down, base is empty. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Right on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7. Now here is Kyle Stowers.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez pulls that one down, 1 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Kevin Ginkel. And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one high in the air to left center. McCarthy sizing this one up, and it's caught for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning. New pitcher for the Marlins, Anthony Veneziano. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is inside ball 1. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ripped on a line to center. Stowers makes the catch, inning over. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 4-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. Ginkel back to work. And there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next pitch is downstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Justin Martinez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Puck, a left-hander, also throwing. Right through there for a strike. Cut out and missed, struck him out, and now 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. Ginkel, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. On the ground to third. Jump throw. And they get the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two down, bases empty. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Come on, Kevin. Come on.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throws to second, and he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Ronnie Enriquez. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one missed. Fouled off to the right. There's the strike. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And the slider catches the zone. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one inside. Look out. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
This one in the air. Norby makes the catch. 2 down. And now, Eugenio Suarez.
Come on, Diamondbacks. Let's go, D-backs.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks as they hold. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Justin Martinez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Up the middle, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. Konai stands at first with 1 out. That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, so many hard throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch up.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.